YouTube, what the crap's going on? Good news, everyone! We have Hubert Farnsworth here, playing as the Greenskins, and going up against the Warriors of Chaos. Should be fun. We got the Ever Chicken going up against a Goblin who can't ever eat enough chicken. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, doesn't matter how many KFC buckets go in front of this guy, he just keeps putting it down. Let's take a look at the armies before we do this. It should be interesting. The Grom army, to me, looked like it was going to be heavy on stock. So, very curious to see what they got. Now, as for the Warriors of Chaos, they got the Soul of Damnation Hell Cannon here. That should be interesting. They've got some Chosen with great weapons in the back. Warriors with Halberds flanking a unit of Summoners of Rage, which is a special Dragon Ogre unit that has a bound Chain Lightning spell. We have some Marauder Horsemen. Hounds with Poison. I almost said Wounds with Poison, but I guess I was just going for the shortened version. And then we've got a couple Chaos Warriors in front of the Ever Chicken. The Ever Chicken is going Final Transmutation and Plague of Rust. So ability to pull off armor and basically melt single entities. Now the Greenskins leading up front with some Goblin Wolf Archers. And then for the main Greenskin line, we do have Grom de Paunch, who is the paunchiest and the grommiest. And he's also got a giant River Troll Hag, so always glad to see that. Such a good-looking unit. And then we're going to have some Goblins, Night Goblins. There's going to be Stone Trolls, a Giant, Mo-Goblins, and more Stone Trolls. And yeah, Goblins. Imagine that. Grom with Goblins. Kind of hard to imagine, right? Wrong. Because that's the only way to Grom. Alright, so here we go. Looks like the Soul of Damnation must have hit these Goblin Wolf Riders or something, because they're already kind of wavering here. Yeah, that's what it is. It's having a effect on their leadership. See, though, the Wolf Rider Archers trying to do some battle here with the Marauder Horsemen and the Warhounds with Poison. They got to be very careful of the Warhounds, obviously. This unit's going to rout at any time. There it goes. Yeah, Goblins, it's very difficult to hold their leadership together. Now, we take a look at the Greenskin army. As far as damage-dealing components, you got the Giant and the Stone Trolls and Grom. So, multiple damage-dealing. I think we got Fate of Buna and Spirit Leech over here on the River Troll Hag, too. Here comes the Warhounds with Poison. They're kind of working their way around, looking at the back of the Greenskin army. Soul of Damnation still firing. There's not really any good targets for the Soul of Damnation here because there's no Greenskin heavy infantry to waylay, so not ideal. Look at the Spirit Leech here going down to the Summoners of Rage. This is a really good call because Spirit Leech will kill entities. That makes a big difference when you get into battles. Wow, that Giant just took a Soul of Damnation to the face. And then over here, Sarthorael gets caught up with some Stone Trolls, and he doesn't want that fight. Stone Trolls do big damage. Sarthorael is going to want to get away from there. Grom has him caught up in here too. This is definitely not where the Ever Chicken wants to be, up against a unit that could easily devour him in one sitting without even blinking. Got a good battle going on here. Some Goblins. They will never be able to best these Warriors of Chaos. So the Chaos Infantry is going to be pretty powerful here. Gonna need the Giant and the Trolls to help whack through it, though. A nice job here. Already a ton of damage done to this Warrior with Halberds. I didn't exactly catch what did it, but to have already done that much damage to them is a pretty impressive feat of itself. Maybe a Fate of Buna or something? I didn't hear anything go down, but certainly could have been. And another Spirit Leech on the Summoners of Rage. It is causing a lot of damage. This was a really good use of magic, I think, by the Greenskins. Grom's in the back cleaning up some doggos. There are some the Night Goblin Shaman's just hidden in the back to suck magic out and to get more magic for the River Troll Hag. Some people might think that's weird. That's actually a pretty good move because it's such a cheap way to get extra wins of magic and have the ability and stuff. So, yeah, Stone Trolls routing here. Very powerful unit in terms of damage, very weak in terms of leadership. The Giant up here supporting, though, and you've got the Giant River Troll Hag. Let's see if Grom comes back over to help get in here, too. Yeah, this infantry is going to be suffering a little. Ever Chicken took a beating. Summoners of Rage drop their Lightning Storm, and they drop it on the Goblin Wolf Rider Archers. And here comes a Wah. So the Greenskins are going to be temporarily buffed. Get a lot of extra killing power here. There is a Chosen with great weapons right in the middle of this fight, though, so it's just very tough infantry right now. Grom's going to get some support from the Giant against these Chaos Warriors. You can still see the Soul of Damnation firing away. It's targeting a single entity, but I think it's hitting it fairly often. And, I mean, the Giant doesn't have a lot of life left. It's probably a combination of multiple units, but I'm going to be curious to see. It's not feeling good when it does that to the Giant, that's for sure. The Giant is not considering that some kind of shoulder rub or something. Look at these stone trolls being pushed back. Obviously, Chaos will want to chase them. I just don't know if they have the speed to do it with the units right here. Because these units will be replenishing, and they'll come back in for another round. It can make the greenskins pretty frustrating to deal with if you don't get rid of all those units the first time. Grom's going to double back in here with the stone trolls. The Chosen with great weapons. It's getting absolutely hammered now. There's a Spirit Leech on them. Their numbers are less, so I don't know how much it'll hurt them. Oh, they got routed. Yeah, they got straight up routed there. Grom's using his buffs to buff up the troops here, and it's working, so that's an expensive unit to go down there. Chosen with great weapons. There's a Halberds lost here at this point. There's a Warrior here going in with these Goblins. It ought to do pretty well, unless it gets support. Grom has 70 kills. Ooh, that Soul of Damnation hurts the leadership so bad. The greenskins. Now, of course, the Giant River Troll Hags in here with their Carrion Sack just taking a shot at any Chaos Warrior unlucky enough to be within the stench zone here. And I imagine the stench is pretty fast. That's a great animation. They're just like taking the legs off some Chaos Warriors with the Carrion Bag. Yeah, Grom is owning at this point. He's got this lucky banner up. Oof, the Soul of Damnation has him in its sights now, though. And this thing has plenty of ammunition. It looks like Grom has had enough of it. And I guess I missed the Ever Chicken going down earlier, too, because I can't spot... Or, no, he's still here. Ever Chicken's here. He was chasing a unit with a unit of hounds. There's a Goblin Wolf Rider Archer out there, too. Let's see if Grom can... Yeah, he's up on the Soul of Damnation. Sometimes these things will still fire, though, and with Grom being a single entity, he's going to have to force his way past it and try and get into the stunties, because you get these weird, like, kind of goofy standoffs here where the unit didn't wrap around and engage, but instead they're just like pushed up against the cannon. It is doing damage, I think. Saw some damage clip off of there. I'm not 100% sure. It's got the power bar leveled pretty well for Chaos here. Pretty well. We'll see. The greenskins, or sorry, leveled against Chaos, I should say. The greenskins are in pretty good shape here because they got Grom. I don't think Sarthorael can turn this one around. Soul of Damnation, which was for so long a menace to the greenskins, is now gone. I like this Grom army. This is a really cool Grom army here with the trolls, River Troll Hag, Goblins. Like, this is a very thematic Grom army. And it certainly has the potential to do some damage, but you do have to deal with all these weak units. The Goblins. See a Grom and Ever Chicken face-off. If Grom wins this battle, he'll have more extra crispy than he's had in a long time. I would say more than enough, but when you're Grom, you can't ever have enough. Just ask Nibwit. He's always handing Grom a big chunk of meat. It's never enough to satisfy him. Get into one last fight here. Ever Chicken using his magic. Let's see what happened there. Did he? Oh, wow. Wow, it swung that back. I think he got Grom too, didn't he? Did Grom rout? I think he killed him. I can't tell what happened. 1 minute Grom was there and I'm watching the fight, and the next minute he's gone, so that final transmutation must have done it. And look at this, Chaos swung it. I thought greenskins were gonna walk away with this. Chaos swung it back. Holy crap, I didn't think that Sarthorael could pull that off. I guess that's what I get for underestimating what the Ever Chicken's capable of. What happened? Is that... Yeah. This is Grom's chariot. There's his massive body right there. Too much chicken for Grom. Wow. I didn't think such a thing was possible. Well done. 0. Pulling off the win there against Professor Farnsworth in the Grom build. That was interesting, man. That was really interesting. The Soul of the Soul of Damnation Didn't do amazing, but it got a lot of damage done, and the value on it wasn't bad, all things considered. Could have been worse considering the targets that it had there, so I'm pretty impressed with what it was able to do against single entity targets. The Summoners of Rage didn't get to accomplish much. I'm going to look at some of the other units here. The Chosen, again, okay, pretty close to its gold value and damage value. Okay-ish performance by the Chaos Warriors, but just a spectacular performance by the Everchicken, and I'm guessing that a lot of that damage probably came off of the face of a couple of final transmutations, because it's just a very powerful spell. It does tremendous damage to valuable units, especially when they're all inside the radius all at once. But hey, what a win there for Zero. Had me fooled. I thought Greenskins were going to walk away with that one. Be a big Grom victory, one to chalk up to his appetite, but no. Chaos pulled it back in a clutch performance there. What did you all think? I enjoyed that one. Hopefully you enjoyed it too. Hey, if you did like the video, go hit the like button. Subscribe if you'd like to subscribe. I'll be making more content. The last couple of weeks, I feel like I haven't made enough content, though I have been streaming actively. It's partly just because work has been a little busier for me, and sometimes at night I've been a little tired. But hey, don't worry, folks. The content's going to keep coming. We've got the Rakkarth campaign that we're going to continue to stream. Grom campaign will continue, but I'm waiting for mods to update, so that one might be just a little bit, but it'll continue, so don't worry. And then, I guess those of you who watched the Grom campaign have had to get used to unfortunate delays. The Atomo campaign is filmed, and probably by the time you've watched this, the Part 4 is out, so make sure you check that one out too. We've got lots of fun stuff coming up, so keep your eyes out, and we're going to be having a good time. HeirofCarthage, signing out. I will see you soon.